My name's Kristian and this is Adam, and we are from One EskimO. It was actually flying back from America and just thinking, you know what, I just really want to concentrate on the sound of the album and just create something. I think, you know, at the time we've all done different stuff in different bands, and at the time it just felt like I was just working on stuff that my heart really wasn't in it. So I think that flight back from America was just a case of, you know what, start something new, you know, kind of just wipe the slate clean and just start a project that I'll be out promoting and be proud to be promoting.
We've been really lucky to have kind of people that trust our judgment sort of entirely, really, and you know, rather than sort of, it can often happen that you can get in situations where people are trying to push you down a particular line or something like that, but everybody's let us just do, you know, kind of what we want to do, and have just sort of encouraged us in that, and that's kind of, yeah, that's a really quite a rare thing probably.
There's a lot of kind of hidden stuff in the animation, which is the main kind of part of the animation for me. It's the kind of hidden detail in there that you can quite, you know, in a really weird way, you can relate to it in your kind of adult life, you know, because and I think that's the parts that I'm probably most proud of. I think it's even less just about music, but just about people in life, just holding people back or kind of puppeteering or dictating, and I think a lot of people are in that situation where you know you get these struggles in relationships, but you also get a lot of people who kind of want to hold the strings, you know, and I think it was just, you know, these kind of little hit. It was less about a relationship story and more just about this kind of determination to actually for this little Eskimo just to kind of break out of that, really, and yeah, that's definitely where we're going with the story. The love songs, and obviously we've had a lot of support for Kandi, and that's great, but we like kind of writing them kind of day to day what life's about, possibly not being that obvious about it as well. There's a lot of lines throughout the album that are similar to that, but maybe a little bit more hidden, you know, and I think it's just trying to kind of have that almost kind of like kind of cheeky spin on reality without kind of being kind of too straightforward, you know. I mean, we don't write songs about life being bad at all, but we do write a lot of kind of real lyrics about, yeah, it's difficult, and yeah, I suppose we've got that throughout the album. I don't think we'll ever give up music. I think all of us individually from completely different backgrounds are in music for the rest of our lives, and the way that
the point that it's not a choice now. I think certainly for me there was never any question of shall I be a musician or shall I be something else. It's never been like that at all. It's just in a totally unpretentious way, but literally I had no other options to be a musician.
I think it's one of them things, you know. I think at the beginning of my career I kind of was quite jaded in thinking that, you know what, this is a career, but it's a difficult career that millions of people set out on, and if things don't go well, then you have to try and get what people would call a normal job. And then I think when you're in it though, that becomes unrealistic. It becomes not an option anymore, you know. You set out like that, and shortly you find actually there's nothing else I can do, and there's nothing else I want to do.